There was a man who had been locked inside a museum since childhood. People came to see him like he was some kind of animal. Tourists stared at him in amazement like he was a freak show, but he didn't care. He never had to worry about money or food. Everything was provided for free. There was an activity area, some new rooms, and an incredibly comfortable environment. Compared to the outside world, this place felt like paradise. One day, his caretaker brought him exciting news. Very soon, you're going to have a female neighbor. After 30 years of isolation, his face lit up with joy. From the very next day, he started taking care of himself. He began waking up early to exercise. He cleaned up his messy look completely. He even used perfume for the first time to make a good impression. And then the day came. The door that had been shut for decades slowly opened, and standing there was a beautiful young woman. He froze for a moment. She stepped inside and immediately ran toward the window, like she was searching for something. Then she went room to room until she stumbled upon a surprise the man had prepared just for her. But she didn't care. She had only one thing on her mind: finding a way out. As soon as she saw the tourists walking through the corridor, she panicked and hid in a corner. She slowly peeked out and saw everyone smiling, like they were watching a performance. The man was confused. He couldn't understand why the girl was so scared. To him, this stress-free life seemed like a gift anyone would want. But when he saw her silently crying, his heart melted. To cheer her up, he cooked something special, a tasty frozen meal. But the girl cringed. She didn't like being stared at while eating. When she didn't touch the food, the man took a bite to show it was safe. She asked, "What's in this?" He smiled and said, "A perfect mix of 18 artificial flavors." She screamed, "This food isn't real." He replied, "Nothing here is real. Not the food, not the water. Even the stairs are fake. Everything is just an illusion." The girl's words upset him a little. Trying to change the subject, he said, "I'm tired. I think I'll sleep now." Then added, "Why don't we sleep together and start planning for a baby?" The girl flatly said, "No thank you." Feeling sad, the man went back to his room. That night, while the girl was asleep on the couch, he quietly walked over, covered her with a blanket, and left his favorite doll next to her. When the girl woke up and saw the doll, tears filled her eyes for the first time. In that moment, an idea struck her. The next morning, the man woke up to find all of his belongings, everything he had kept for 30 years, gone. Then he saw them stuck to the glass wall. The designs she had created, he had never seen anything like them before. The girl said, "This is the real world, the home of humanity." He was stunned. He asked, "So this isn't a home?" She explained that the world was now ruled by robots. Less than 100 humans remained on Earth. The reason he had been raised inside this museum was exactly that, like a panda kept in a zoo. That night, for the first time, a deep longing to escape began growing inside him. The next morning at breakfast, he drew a tree on the glass to block the caretaker's view. Then he whispered to the girl, "Every few days, a cleaner comes in a service cart. I'm going to hide you in it and get you out of here." The girl asked, "What about you?" He smiled softly and said, "There's only room for one in that cart." The girl held his hand. There was hope in her eyes. He said, "Don't worry, I have another plan." When the cleaner came, the girl quickly hid inside the service cart, and the plan worked. She was free. The man was alone again. The next day, the caretaker asked about the girl. He just pretended not to know anything. Friends, this is one trip you should take too.